What's going on, everybody? Tifu's back again. This is part 18. Still got Alex with me. As we left off, we just found the Legion camp, and we were headed towards Novak, the dinosaur state. Alex, as far as our journey, what do you think? How do you think we're doing here?
Well, I am excited to get into Novak. I think Novak is one of the most interesting towns that came into Fallout New Vegas.
Now, would that be because of the dinosaur or other reasons?
Well, I really like some of the side quests that started in Novak, and some of them conclude in Novak right away, but some of them aren't even full quests. They're just kind of little, almost like Easter eggs. I really enjoyed it. Some of them start from finding some notes. Others start from actually meeting some people who potentially could become followers. I don't want to give too much away for any of the viewers who don't know what's going on once we get into Novak, but I think it is a town full of interesting things to do. And I think you have had a pretty long journey. I know that you and we just had to go into Good Springs to load off some weight, as you are almost every video you are dealing with being over encumbered. I don't know.
Yes.
What do you think about Novak?
Me personally, I enjoy taking pictures of the dinosaur. Boone, I find funny. When I was doing my caravan achievement on Xbox, I was playing Nobark countless times because he is by far the worst caravan player ever. That is a fact. And right here, we just found Charlie Station, and if I do remember, it's deserted, I think. Is it deserted?
There was some people here, I think. Maybe one or two people.
One person?
But yeah, there's like almost nobody here.
I know that probably later on it gets deserted. I think... Did you happen to go to any of like the 6 ranger stations around, or did you kind of just beeline through the main quest?
No, I definitely came across some of the ranger stations.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure, and Alex, you might want to check this for me. My thesaurus here, or whatever you want to call it. And oh, look, we got the dinosaur right there. It's coming. But there's a certain quest where you have to contact the certain like radio personnel or the heads of the ranger stations, and I'm not sure if what you do in certain times affects it, but I remember coming across Charlie multiple times and it being like completely wiped out. So I'm not sure if that was just my decisions weighing into that, or if it was actually just always Charlie's wiped out. I'm really not sure, but
yeah, I don't know. I'll check it out. I got the Fallout wiki, which is just absolutely amazing. One thing that always impresses me about the Fallout universe is the fans are so hardcore, and there's just everything from the wiki, which is amazing, to the Nexus websites that they kind of focus around the Bethesda games, but I mean, there's 2 Fallout games in that series, and I feel like the mods that are made for the Fallout series are the best. But yeah, let me look up about the NCR.
Cool.
And see what we got going on.
I think we should do a video that's dedicated to funny mods.
Dude, there are some hilarious mods.
Okay, here's our boy right here, and he might not look strange.
Old Bark.
He might not look strange, but I mean, look at what he has. Okay, I'm not going to even step further because he literally has like a rigged shotgun right here. Look at this. I'm taking his shotgun. He doesn't care. But he has a bunch of empty bottles. He's got a dude wearing a metal helmet, a mannequin wearing a metal helmet, a mannequin who looks like it was literally taken from the Yankee Stadium in 1901. And we got him over here. He's looking like your classic old guy. Yeah, what guards, buddy? He's got...
Those are his guards. The mannequins are his guards.
Yeah, he's got things on strings. He's having a grand old time here in Novak. He's obviously very patriotic. He's got the Vault-Tec, propaganda going. So let's see what he's doing here.
Who sent you?
I ain't
I
talking.
ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing.
You know, he kind of
Only
reminds
until
me
now.
of some other old men that I have met throughout my travels. Should we be a dick to this guy or what? We're going to talk whether you like it or not. We're going to, yeah,
I'll
let's
give
just
up.
mess with him.
Please don't do no harm to me, Missy. At least don't get me in the face. All I got left is my rugged good looks. What do you want to know?
Oh my gosh. And this must have been why you wanted us to visit him, huh?
Yeah, I
this
think
rustic
he is
charm.
absolutely hilarious. I think he is absolutely hilarious. I think Novak is just a great example of why I like New Vegas. Just the characters are absolutely hilarious.
Should we figure out why he's called Novak?
Absolutely.
Because they know I ain't just barking here. What I say is got bite. Because it's
So,
quack doctors
okay, so he's not a
won't about all
snitch,
the rat scorpion
but
stings that done
is he like an
pierced my
OG or
skull.
what is he?
I know what I seen.
I think he's like the dude in town that if you have a problem, you go talk to him. If you want to know information, you go talk to him. And if you don't want a problem, you kind of stay away from him because you're sketched out.
Yeah.
Been things of a disturbing
I think he's the
nature going on
guy
with
who
the
sees
McBride compound.
everything,
Seems
but
every night one of their
he's
herds
so
meets a wolf.
crazy that nobody believes him, even when he's telling the truth.
I can see that. I can see that.
And maybe it's not that nobody believes him. Like, for example, if you go talk to the two farmers, the husband and wife farmer couple, I can't remember their names, they trust what Nobark says. But if you talk to, like, Jeannie Mae Crawford, the, like, de facto mayor, she thinks he's full of shit.
Yeah, she is, she's the one who steals the deed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. What else do we know about the deaths at the
I
corral?
come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground.
Wow.
Best I
You
could
think he's
tell
telling the truth about this one?
when he come up to me, he was invisible.
I definitely do. I definitely do. His vocabulary is all crazy, but if you read into what he's saying, he's not barking. He's telling the truth.
He ain't barking, dude. He's flapping his gums, but he ain't barking.
More invisible than the other one.
Yeah.
All right. So he's talking about some invisible people. He might be a little crazy, but I do believe him because we got a couple stealth boys on us, you know? Let's see what he says here.
Camouflage that coat was, trying to hide from extraterrestrials what you can only see in black and white channels. But they're not food.
Oh, man.
Okay, so here's a question. Did you like the did you come across any extraterrestrials in your playthrough?
No, I didn't.
Okay, there actually is some extraterrestrials. And they aren't DLC, they're just standard with the game. So, okay, let's go find Manny Vargas. What do you say? No Bark Noonan is actually quite helpful here in our terms of agreement. I don't think you can get in over there, can you? Or it might be a long walk around.
So are the extraterrestrials random encounters?
It is an encounter that is not random because it's always in the same place, but it only happens one time. And you can't, like, get near... Oh, what do you know? Look who it is. It's our buddy Victor. He just seems to pop up everywhere. The extraterrestrials, which we'll do in a video, like, next time that... We're not very close to him right now, but next time that I got you on the commentating situation, we should definitely go check that out. What happens is, it's like in an area where you can't get to, but the aliens come out, so you can see the ship. You can't get to the ship like in Fallout 3. But it's pretty interesting, actually. Manny Vargas' room right here. We can actually open it without any penalty here. Let's see if he's inside. Oh, looks like he's taking a dump.
What's going on, man?
I don't really like Manny, do you?
I didn't trust him. I didn't trust him at all. And if you start Boone's quest, he was the man that I thought was
You
guilty.
see a rifle barrel sticking
Really?
out of the dinosaur's mouth.
Yeah,
50
it wasn't
shot
until
to me.
I
Otherwise, it's
talked to No Bark, and he said go check out Jeannie Mae's office.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was like, Jeannie Mae, she's the bad guy.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to be Manny Vargas.
Now, we don't really care whether or not what this guy thinks of us, so I'm just going to say I have a score to
Doesn't
settle.
surprise me.
Because I really
The guy
do.
seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely.
I'm not really a fan of anyone on the strip, to be honest.
Maybe we can do a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Like all factions, not really a fan.
Yeah, that's in a previous video you asked me what I thought about New Vegas, and that's how I feel. Like the factions that are found outside the strip
I want that to be
are much more interesting.
Left too many homes behind.
But my first playthrough, I almost felt like I fell in to Mr. House's main quest.
Yeah.
It just, I felt like it led me to that main quest. So I was like, well, what the hell? I want to beat this game quickly just to get through my first playthrough. I like to fly through my first playthroughs of games, and
doesn't matter to me what you do.
it just was so easy for me to do.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with that because the first time I ever did a playthrough, I also started doing the house quest, and then it got to the point where you had to choose, and then I was kind of all torn. And then after I played like X amount of hours, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start at a new hardcore one. Screw it, you know.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly how I felt. I felt like I was like, oh shit, like I actually got to choose, and I was like, well,
yeah, see ya.
I'm already here with Mr. House. I'll just do the house playthrough because I wanted to go to either NCR or Legion. I was like, well, I'm gonna finish this house playthrough, and then that way, every subsequent playthrough I do of this game, I can just say "fuck you" to Mr. House.
you're actually, if you're looking forward to doing that, you're gonna enjoy killing him. Believe me.
Oh yeah.
Now, did you do the Repcon quest with Jason Bright?
Nope. No, I did not do the Repcon.
Okay. I think honestly that just because we're only like level 5, I think that this would be a good idea to head over there and just kind of get not like main quests going, because I feel like, and you probably can attest to this too, I feel like that once we kind of have like a set path, it kind of leads us into the main quest. We're not thinking outside the box. And I think Come Fly With Me will be a little bit change of pace because it will be kind of just like a side quest. So I think we should head over there. And there's also some interesting characters there that I think are worth meeting. So what we're going to be doing, and as you can see on this map here, the great thing about the map is it's a hell of a lot easier to see than the Fallout 3 one. Did you notice that too?
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely a lot better. But we're basically going to be following the road. This little circle is Novak, where we currently are. We're pretty much there. And we're going to go over to, or we're going here, excuse me. That's where we're going to be headed. So let's do that real quick.
And that's Repcon?
This is Repcon. Remember how I said in the last video I pointed to that like dome looking thing, and I was like, this is where the Jason Bright follower came from? And actually, you can just barely see it. It's like near my crosshair. There's like a tiny piece of it right there, and this road actually leads up there. This piece I actually like, honestly. Do you remember in the Fallout New Vegas like trailers, there was those rockets launching?
Yeah.
Okay, that actually is involved in this, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." You know,
cool.
What do we got here? Okay, and here's our first. Ooh, glowing one. He's a little radiated, you know. So that's our first instance that okay, maybe we're not just dealing with humanoids here. Cha-ching. I think honestly, a shotgun is our best bet against the ghouls. Watching their heads explode is just amazing.
Watching anything explode after a shotgun blast is entertaining.
And this looks like their little barricade. Like, if they had some people coming, they'd be like, oh, hey, can we see your ID or whatever? But it looks like it's literally gone to shambles at this point. Did you ever, well, I guess you didn't do much exploring, but I think there's like almost 300 locations in the entire game. Rebar Club. Oh my god.
I think I got the achievement for getting 50 locations right before I finished my playthrough.
Oh, okay. Alright, we're taking a chessboard just because it's easier to grab
So,
these.
if that's any hallmark of how much I explored.
Yeah. I'm not much a fan of laser pistols that much. Unless it really comes down to it or I get a good one.
I don't know. For some reason, I always liked to go for the actual guns.
Yeah.
I never did playthroughs with the laser pistols or.
I think eventually. Here we go. Repcon, baby. This place looks like it's seen better days, wouldn't you say?
I think that's true of most places in the Fallout universe.
Now, you probably didn't play any of the DLC, did you?
No, I intentionally left all DLC for my second playthrough.
Now, when you started, did you like activate? Because I know you said you bought it off Steam. Did you activate the DLC, or did you just start
Yeah, I went ahead and had it activated, but I wish that I hadn't, because you get a lot of like you start with a grenade rifle and whatnot, and I didn't think that was really kind of something I wanted for my first playthrough.
Oh, yeah, I also didn't like really that. These guys are just going down like, no, big deal.
Nice critical strike.
Okay, it's always nice when just one of their body pieces fall off. Like that guy's arm just flew off. Like,
yeah, dude, it's such a good choice to always give your character minimum 5 luck.
Oh my god, dude.
I would
recommend that to anyone.
Below 5 luck, your critical strikes become way too infrequent.
And do you use VATS more than you use just like free aiming?
No, dude, I rarely use VATS. I love to play like FPS style.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one of the Bright followers. And he says Dead Ghoul, but it's really a Bright follower. He's got a nice stim pack, dude. That's rare, actually, on them. But you know what? We don't care about him. And that was just a blatant waste of a shell, but I really don't even care.
No worries.
Because you know what? We're all about fun over here, and fun to us is shooting people that are already dead.
Yeah.
As bad as that sounds.
Even more fun is when, like, you loot somebody's entire corpse from an eyeball. Like, you find their eyeball, and you loot everything from the eyeball.
Yeah, I also like that. Okay, we're going to have a little fun with him. What do you want to do, blow off one of his legs?
I definitely think you should go for a leg.
This is going to be fun. Ooh!
Nice.
Okay, so you were speaking of eyeballs.
Yeah, there you go.
Right here. Oh, what can I find off you? Oh, somehow he had 8 bottle caps in there.
That eyeball had 8 caps. Nice.
Oh boy. No, I just hate the loading of that thing though. Sometimes that can be a little dire once you're in like a really.
Over here.
Oh.
Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building.
Okay, random guy talking to us. I like how you can always tell that it's a ghoul. Like no matter what.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, smooth.
Well, once they drop that word smooth skin.
The S word, right?
Yeah.
Where are you located?
Like I said, find the metal staircase in the big room on the east side of the building. It's where they used to make rockets.
Ooh, rockets. Got it, buddy.
Let's hope you do.
Now, as we recall...
well, Tifus, I don't know. What do you think? We're approaching 20 minutes. Maybe go ahead and let's look around this room, and then I'm excited to see how this quest is going to finish. I cannot wait for the next video.
I'm excited for this guy to eat a couple bullets.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah.
His eyeball will be left for Susie, the secretary, right there on the shelf. Okay, yeah, it is 20 minutes actually right now. What I'm going to do is... Oh, look at that. Actually, well, that's actually perfect. Look at that. That is perfect.
Perfect ending. Perfect
ending. Okay. We're going to start the next video with me leveling up and us discovering who was talking to us, what we're doing in RepCon, what RepCon actually is, and we might actually, have some more fun with some other people. So me and Alex will be back in the next video. It's going to be video number 19, and we will have all that fun then. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Tfooz and Amon signing off.
Cheers.
Deuces.